What's up, you guys? This is Jeff Contreras coming at you. Just wanted to take a moment quick to share with you how I got into musky fishing. I actually got introduced to the sport by my uncle, who I'm named after, Jeff Hegeman. What's up, Uncle Jeff? He was a professional musky guide and walleye guide, and also a tournament angler. Back in the day, he did pretty well for himself, but when I was 19 years old, I got on the water with him for my first time in northern Wisconsin to chase muskies, and he gave me a topwater bait known as the tallywhacker. Comment below if you know what the heck that is. But he gave me that bait, the tallywhacker, and he said this thing just catches fish, just put it on and you're gonna get one. He was very confident in that bait. There was no paint left on the bait, it was just wood. It was all chipped and faded, it looked like a piece of junk. About an hour or so after dark, I couldn't really see anything, but I could hear my bait coming in, and my lure got about, I don't know, I'd say 10 to 12 feet from the boat, and there was this crazy loud explosion out of nowhere. This muskie had got completely airborne on the hit. It did a front flip right towards me, and it actually landed right next to me at the back corner of the boat about a foot away. Made a huge splash, got my legs and my chest a little bit wet from the splash. Pretty intense. And I just remember breathing really hard and really fast. Felt like my heart was just gonna bust out of my chest, and looking up at my uncle in the front of the boat and being like, what the heck? And he just laughed and said that was a muskie. And it wasn't very big, it was only about a 36 incher, but that was my introduction to musky fishing. Fishing at night, after dark, pretty much in the pitch black, topwater hit. So as you can imagine, musky fever settled in real quick. The addiction, it hit me right away. Unfortunately, I was in college at the time, and I was also working a job. I was working about 30 hours a week, plus school. It wasn't until about 4 years later that I got out musky fishing again and caught my first muskie. My buddy Mike took me out in Madison on the Mad Chain, and I caught this little 33 inch, I think it was 33 and a half inches, but I got this little 33 inch muskie on a bulldog black and chartreuse pattern. But yeah, that's what got me into musky fishing, and I know some of you guys are probably wondering because everyone's always talking about sizes and numbers, but my biggest muskie, my PB right now, is 52 and a quarter inches, and I caught that in southern Wisconsin, which down where I live in southeast Wisconsin, it's pretty rare to catch a 50 incher. You only hear about maybe 1 or 2 a year being caught in the entire region. Some years, I mean, there's been a 2 to 3 year window where I didn't hear of anybody catching a 50. And so it's pretty rare, it's pretty hard to get a 50 incher, let alone a 52 incher. And I got it short fishing at one of my own spots in a very small river in shallow water, casting a Medusa. So yeah, pretty proud of that catch, just thankful I got a 50. Hopefully I can top that here in 2018, we'll see. So that's my story, you guys. That's how I got into musky fishing. I'd love to hear yours as well. I'm sure a lot of you guys are ice fishing, but in just a couple months, we'll be back on that open water chasing monsters. So good luck to everyone, and like always, just keep casting.